Can I tell you, one of my most exciting parts was seeing Mel Brooks wearing Spaceballs, the sweatshirt, when he was giving the announcement. I love that shit. It made me laugh so bad. I was so good. But Spaceballs, we've been talking about this for a while. Spaceballs 2, Amazon finally did a big press release. Everyone's going nuts online. And, Mel Brooks coming back, but Josh Gad, we brought this up before. Josh Gad brought this whole idea over to Amazon. They got Mel Brooks on board. And Mel Brooks said, I don't know anything about Star Wars anymore. Like, they've done so many movies. I have no idea how to even go about doing a Spaceballs 2 at this point. And he's like, Josh Gad, you got to help me. So Josh Gad's like, yeah, I got that. And so Josh Gad came on board. Mel Brooks very much involved. And guys, also, which I think is hilarious too, which we talked about last week about the Care Bears movie, right? The Care Bears movie is happening, and the director, Josh Greenbaum, is also directing Spaceballs 2. So he's doing Care Bears and he's doing Spaceballs 2.
That's
so it's
weird.
like
That's weird.
He's taking on the 80s franchises now. But the big news that actually dropped about Spaceballs 2, first of all, 2027 release, so they're going to get to work. But the biggest news is the cast. Bill Pullman's coming back, which I fucking love. He's coming back. But I'm more excited about Mel Brooks coming back to be Yogurt. Fuck yeah, Mel Brooks. He's like in his 90s. He still looks good, guys, in that announcement. But the biggest one still, I think, is an upset. 98. But the biggest upset, GR, I think, is Rick Moranis coming out of retirement to be Dark Helmet. Yes, guys. I'm so excited about that.
I never thought this was going to happen.
No way. And I was telling GR earlier, and of course, also again, we also have on top of that Pullman's kid himself, Louis Pullman, coming in to be Bob. No, he's a Bob. He's going to be Bill Pullman's kid, though. Come on. He's going to be like the younger generation. And I really think that Josh Gad will be like Barf's kid, too, because we don't have John Candy. R.I.P. John Candy. Fucking love John Candy. It's very unfortunate we lost him so long ago. But I think that's great, the casting. But I love that you got Rick Moranis out of
so young.
So young. But Rick Moranis.
Joan Rivers, too. Joan Rivers is no longer with us.
No longer with us either.
Yeah.
No longer with us, which is sad. I would have loved to see her come back, too. I hope there's some kind of something to kind of honor them in this as well, which I bet they will. But I guarantee that Mel Brooks at 98 years old called up Rick Moranis, said, you got to be in this. I guarantee it had to be a phone call from him because he turned down Ghostbusters. They wanted to come back in the last Ghostbusters. He said no. And they had a big part for him. Said no. So to me, it's unfortunate. You think you do all these movies again?
So are we going to get Pizza Hut's kid Stromboli or what?
I'll give him that a round of applause, Jordan. It'd be called Pizzone.
Not bad, Jordan.
Pizzone.
Pizzone. That was that whole thing. And then I think they changed the name to that, though, the Pizzone. But I love this. I mean, they said the Schwartz is awakening. They're kind of playing off the Force Awakens, having a good time. It's been so long. They had that little scroll where they went all the movies, all the franchises that came out since then.
But is it getting theatrical release?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
A comedy in theaters. Wow. Only Mel Brooks could do it.
I know. Yeah. That's all it takes, right?
Yep. They have not fought from that.
If he's still alive.
Well, he will be. Come on, GR. He's going to make it. He looked good. If you guys saw that video, he looked good, GR. He looked good. Come on, man. He looked good. Come on, leave him alone. Didn't he look good?
For 98?
Yeah, he looked great.
Stop hating.
I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be fun. They've done so many Star Wars movies and shows and spin-offs and redos and all that. We've been waiting for the Schwartz to come back, guys. And the fact that Mel Brooks come out of retirement and Rick Moranis and, of course, Bill Pullman, I'm happy he's coming back. But I'm saying all together, we got to bring everybody. If you can get everybody
I change
back.
my Schwartz for this.
Yes. Oh, Jordan. But are you guys excited? Are you surprised? Because I know I am. Yeah. I think Brandon seems super stoked. I'm going to go to Brandon first here. Brandon, do you think this day would actually come where we're getting the Schwartz to come back and do this again with Mel Brooks?
Great. Much overdue, first of all. I mean, I liked the History of the World Part 2 Hulu series that Mel Brooks did a few years ago.
Yeah.
I love that. I thought that was great, and I'm glad he's back in the chair. Well, wait, is he back in the chair? He's not directing.
No, he's just executive producing.
Writing.
You think that guy that old could direct something?
But he's not writing.
Yeah,
he writing still?
He's still working on it. Josh Gad is writing it along with the other team. And
I'm
Mel
a little
Brooks
leery of that. I like that he wrote the first one, so I feel like maybe he should have at least some kind of writing.
Well, he's in the room with it, though. He's still there. He's still giving jokes and stuff. He's still part of it, but he is not doing all the national script. He went through it.
There's a whole nother level now because they can make fun of the Disney thing now. Like,
Right?
they can make fun of the Disney buyout.
Ooh, the mouse ain't gonna like that. The mouse don't like criticism.
Who cares? It doesn't matter what they think. Like, I think that he can make fun of the Disney buyout. That's a whole nother level for jokes, and I think it's going to be great. I'm glad he's coming back as Yogurt.
Yeah,
I
right?
hate yogurt.
We need. Hey, I guarantee you.
Makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Who wants to bet that?
Elon is happy, I'm sure, because he has, the stupid flamethrower that he's all about. Like,
who wants to bet Bill
Elon
Pullman's
Musk basically made his entire company based on Spaceballs? So
Who wants to bet Bill Pullman's character is going to be like a whiny little bitch like Anakin Skywalker?
I love Rick Moranis.
I know, right?
That'd be awesome. But you know his name's gonna be Bob, right, Jordan? His name's gotta be Bob in this.
Dude, it's gotta be Bob. He's been Bob in everything. You gotta keep that
Top
joke going.
Gun. He did in Thunderbolts. I mean, Lewis Pullman is a great actor, but everything I've seen is always Bob. It's kind of hilarious.
And it's always a running joke in both movies. You watch both movies, it's a fucking joke.
Everybody should cast him as Bob.
My favorite bit is when he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the kind of coat an idiot puts on his luggage.
Dude, I still love Combing the Desert.
I love the Comb in the Desert too. I love that. Oh man, I also love too. On top of that, what they did with I love Spaceballs in general, but what they've done with again Bill Pullman coming back, I think it makes sense to have his kid. And I love Yogurt, of course, I love that so much. But I'm interested in Josh Gad. He's a star in this as well. Do you guys see that being like the Barf's kid? You think that's what he's going to play? Like, I can't imagine it being anything else.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but how many kids are you going to have in this before it gets like, bad writing?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, that's always a question, you know?
Books. I think if they give Mel Brooks final draft or, whatever the writing equivalent is of final cut.
Final look through?
Yeah, final pass. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I hope so. And he's supposed to be a part of the whole process. And I love what he's done. I love the Spaceballs, the sweatshirt. That was so good. But, I think that people were like, I think people need this. I think we really do. We need to laugh. I mean, laugh at Star Wars. There's so many things like Accolade they can make fun of. They can make fun of also like, oh man, like what happened with like the change of, maybe they'll bring the Emperor back somehow. They can have an Emperor in here.
I don't think they're just going to stick to Star Wars. I think all Disney's on the table with this.
You think so? All of it?
The original didn't just make fun of Star Wars. It did.
Aliens, yeah.
Which they brought that up in the teaser too. How many Alien movies have come out since then? And Prometheus.
I think we're gonna get made fun, like they said in the teaser. I think all those are on the table. They're gonna make fun of comic book movies. They're gonna make fun of Avatar. Definitely Avatar.
I think just sequels in general, because it is a sequel.
They're gonna take a shot at everybody.
It'll make fun of itself because it is a sci-fi sequel, and that's all that we get now are sci-fi sequels.
Yep.
I hope the princess comes back too. I mean, it should be the queen at this point, I hope she comes back. We still haven't heard about that yet. But I imagine
we damn well know she's Bob's mom.
Yeah, 100% Bob's mom, right?
Bob mom.
I mean, that must have been quite the conversation. Rick Moranis come out of retirement though, Jordan, right? Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I never thought I'd see this. I just told somebody this, like somebody leaked something a few weeks ago that this was happening, and a person at work showed me this, and she wanted to know if I thought it was real, and I go, there's no way he's fucking coming out of retirement.
Yep, I didn't think so either. That made me jump with joy when I heard this. I think a lot of fans.
They couldn't even get him for Ghostbusters.
No, that's what I'm saying. They couldn't do it. GR seems excited about this. GR, how do you feel about that?
I think it's going to be hysterical.
Right?
John Candy.
Right, John Candy was so good as Barf. I miss him too. Can anybody be John Candy, GR in this? I mean, can you imagine anybody filling those shoes?
No.
Nobody's got that type of humor like
Is
John
Michael Winslow coming back? We got the bleeps, we got the creeps, we got the sweeps.
I hope so. I hope so.
To answer your question, I don't think there's a comedian alive today that could do John Candy.
No.
That's what I'm surprised about Josh Gad, because I feel like Josh Gad's going to try GR. That's big shoes to fill. He's writing it. He's trying to make it happen.
I'm a big fan
of
Gad. I don't think he's that funny.
He kind of makes sense for the part, though.
John was one of a kind.
Definitely.
And to lose him at 36-year-old,
sad.
You can't replace that.
Yeah. I just love that Mel Brooks is even part of this at all.
And
'cause
I'm
they could've
sorry
done this
if you
without him.
disagree with me, tough shit.
Yeah, no, he's one of the
Yeah.
best. It's a
That's
legend.
what I'm hoping.
Now,
I'm
you
hoping
couldn't do this without him.
I'm just hoping Mel Brooks isn't an in-name only guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it seems like he's not directing.
Like a lot of sequels are.
Yeah, he's not directing. He's
Like-
not writing.
Like John Carpenter,
And Brandon, I pray to God you're right, Brandon.
Wes
It does
Craven.
if you
like
are.
Wes Craven presents.
It's definitely not that, because I know that was a whole thing where Josh Gad had gone to him and he was part of the writer's room. He just said, like, I don't know the new Star Wars. I need somebody else to do that. And that's where Josh Gad said, I can help fill in those blanks. We can make the jokes. And I know he's very much involved. So he's getting there. I wish he was directing, but at 98, that's kind of tough to direct. I imagine it's got to be a lot to be there every day. I imagine he's going to be there every day. Like, I think he'd at least be popping as much as he can. You know, you think he'd have his
The man's
hold on there.
98. He's not going to be there every day.
I'm hoping.
Shooting locally. In LA?
Fuck! I hope so, man. But you know how
He's
it's fucking
probably gonna.
going.
He's probably gonna Zoom. It's
Yeah.
gonna be all Zoom.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? They have fun. They might make fun of Zoom. They might. Pep Star, what do you think? Are you a Spaceballs fan?
Rick Moranis is my guy.
Are you shocked he's coming back?
No, not at all. He's a great actor. He's fun to watch. And I got a question for GR.
Okay, you GR.
GR, you said you didn't think there
I'm
was
waiting.
an actor alive now that could do Candy, correct?
That's right.
Okay, so my question is, if this actor was alive, John Belushi, could he do it?
Ooh.
If John was still alive, hell yes, he could do it.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Or Farley. Farley.
Hey,
Farley too.
how much you want to bet this movie, Dark Helmet, has a little sidekick peon that acts just like Elon Musk, and they make fun of his drug habit.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Oh
I mean,
my god.
He made ludicrous speed in the Teslas. He's like the
Hey,
biggest Spaceballs nerd.
Dark Helmet first reveal takes up the helmet, and
Yeah.
he's got like orange makeup on.
Oh, they're gonna make fun of everything. They're gonna make fun of everything. You know, they're
I
gonna make
really
fun of
hope
everything.
I hope this spurs a renaissance of theatrically released comedy.
I hope
He's gonna
so,
be
too.
there. He's gonna be there eating Cheetos.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be great.
They're gonna make fun of everybody. I can imagine them making fun of like about our politics. They can make fun of like
Yup.
our pop culture. They can make fun of everything.
Everything's gonna be on the table.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
that's the ins for first Spaceballs. Will they have the big vacuum back, guys? What do you think? We're gonna be vacuuming the atmosphere again?
The jam.
Suck mode. Suck mode.
mode.
I can
It's
see it
amazing.
happening.
It's amazing. It's the same combination I have on my luggage.
I also love
Hey,
like
how much you want to bet they can't get the shorts to work and they gotta take a blue pill and that fucker's like 8 inches tall, just fucking rock hard.
I see your
I
Schwartz
see you.
is
I see you
suffering
got
like
the
mine.
Schwartz pill.
I'll see you Schwartz and raise you 5.
Well done, Lone Star. Too bad this isn't the wide, wide world of sports.
I can't do that.
Okay,
They've also this clip
we've
on the
wrapped
internet.
that up, I think.
They've been the clip on the internet very fast about how they had Lone Star asking Yogurt, like, will I see you again? And Yogurt said, God, he said, only if we need to make some more money, then we'll do a Spaceballs too. And then I guess, guys, it's happening.
Oh, that's
So-
got to be at the.
Oh, I
That's got to be
forgot
the
about
first
that.
thing in the trailer. That's got to be the first thing in the
I
trailer.
forgot they totally said that in the first one. Yes. Oh my
Yep.
God. Full
Right?
circle.
full circle.
It was so yesteryear.
Yeah. I'm excited about that though too. I hope they just really stick to making fun of Star Wars. Milton Bradley. Yeah, politics aren't funny. You
There's a few
got
things in there that might make you laugh with these clowns.
you got to
Kind
laugh.
of funny.
Got
They're
to
a little
with
funny.
the way Elon has totally adopted Spaceballs as his like movie. I feel like they have to say something about it.
I mean,
Like,
come on,
Right?
guys, butch, blonde, built body. Come on.
They gotta have a Tesla just floating around in the fucking atmosphere.
Hey guys, can you imagine like the nuke they hit at Winnebago in the last one? If it's a Tesla, it's a fucking Cybertruck instead.
Yeah.
They're flying
A
around
Cybertruck.
I love it. Yes, please.
I think
Please.
that'd
I
be
hope
great.
Josh Gad. I hope you're listening. because we're giving you gold here.
Giving you gold, guys. Spaceballs is coming, guys. Get ready for it. I'm excited. I know we're seeing some chatter that it's a flop. I think this might do really great. I think it could. You do it right, bring the right people back, which is simply they're trying to do. We can have a fun time at the theater again and laugh in a movie theater together, guys. I'm excited about Spaceballs too.
Do it. Let's all go together. Pepe included.
Let's do it. Pep Star.
Yeah.
Yep. It's time to laugh, guys.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
KRUSE CONTROL Show. KRUSE CONTRol Show.